Okay.
Yeah.
And which meanings have those impressions and experiences for you, or how you would interpret them? Maybe just based on the cultural differences or in a comparison with Osijek?
Well, it's hard to say because I see a lot of cultures here because of course it's a big city. But I think I could live here because people are really open here, and as I said a moment ago, it's really organized, and everyone feels like they have a purpose here in the society, and they can work really good together. Yeah.
And compared with Croatia or Croatian people?
Well, it is similar. It depends of person to person, but I think you can also work really good with Croatians. Let's say the example of people who work in Bachelor. They're really good workers, but they're really they have a little bit more fire in them, so they're really expressive, but they're not bad people. My people in Croatia are really good people and really big hearted. They would give you everything as German people. I think we have, all people have these same characteristic, but I cannot divide these things. But of course, there are some things that divides us, like cultural like habits or festivals, or these are the part of tradition. You cannot deny it.
Can you evaluate this Croatia and Germany from?
Well, I can in some way. It's hard to evaluate people, but
Maybe the culture.
Maybe the culture is better to evaluate. You're really open here, I have to admit that, and you have like urbanity style of life here, and it's not. You don't have borders in your mind like. He has the parents from there, and he's like that and that. You don't have so many stereotypes. You really value every person here. Of course, people in Croatia also value every person, but it's a small country and everyone knows everyone, and it's really hard, like you're living in the village, but somehow we can live with each other, but sometimes not. But when some things, when we have to help each other, of course, it's a human thing that you will help everyone. I think you cannot just separate these cultures. We are humans at all. The
A normal town. Can you, when you walk in Stuttgart, in the city, you see a difference to Osijek?
Oh,
from
yes.
The tower, from the buildings?
Yeah, of course, because Osijek is really full of historical architectural elements. There are not so many modern architecture, but we have we have also modern architecture, but not in that way, because it's a small town. It has a history. My town is old as the Roman Empire, because it was the part of Donau border of the western part of Roman Empire. So it has a big history, and nothing changed a lot with the time, but still there. But still, I think it will change, because a lot of people are using EU funds, and they try to make a better place for living. The train station, the let's say infrastructure of the public transport.
That would be my
But
next question.
yeah, it's really organized here. You cannot get lost really quickly. It is also case in Osijek, but mostly in the center of the town. The other parts are a little bit messy. Streets because of the past, and people still have some houses that look really old, and they didn't plan a lot about building the streets. So the next step they are making is to reorganize the streets. So I think Stuttgart is on the much more higher level than Croatia, especially Osijek. But in Zagreb, it's more different. It's more similar to Stuttgart. And the town I came from, Nova Gradiška, it's a small town, the youngest city in the Croatia, and it doesn't have a big organization of the street. It's really organic because because there is a lot of nature, and the suburbs and the villages. So it's a little bit organic way of structuring the streets. Yeah.
Okay, very interesting. So, as an overview, you would say your experiences and impressions in Germany were like this, or like this?
Like this. For sure. Genau.